Well, hey everyone. Good afternoon for most of you. As you can see, I'm not on the bike. I'm finished riding for the day. Most of today, by the way, we're in Brenham, Texas. And welcome to Brenham, Texas, everyone. Came up from LaGrange this morning. I was pretty much on the limit all day, just from an effort level and an attention level. We had what this region calls, I guess, a very famous antique festival in Round Top, Texas, and it sits right on Route 237, Warrenton, Round Top, Oldenburg, Texas. It happens twice a year, and this is one of the times a year. So it's on one of these, what they call, I guess, a farm-to-market road. So it's a two-lane road. Its surface consists of chip seal. For those people from Texas, you'll know what chip seal is. And there was no shoulder, so I was on the brake hoods all day, basically managing the bike and getting close calls from 18-wheelers and box trucks, box trailers, visitor traffic, all going to the antique show. But I'm painting that picture just to tell you that it was an amazing experience. As I was coming in through Warrenton. Had a gentleman pull me off the road. He's a barbecue master. A shout out to Lone Star Barbecue. And Jeff Sear, the owner there, pulled me off the road, saw me riding, and said, "Hey, I want to feed you breakfast." So it fed me, got me some coffee. Met a guy named Carl, who's a veteran. We'll talk about him in a second. But Jeff was amazing. If you're going to this antique festival, you absolutely need to say hey to Jeff. He's a super person, and we had a really good chat. Told him about the ride, and turns out he lives in Key West, Isle Morada, Florida, which are in the Keys as well, close to Key West. But so we had a great chat about riders, and he's been doing this for many years, and he saw me out there and just wanted to help, and I just want to say thank you and a shout out to Lone Star Barbecue for Jeff. As I mentioned, I met Carl, who's a veteran. He was actually adopted in the 60s from a German orphanage and in Germany, and he was adopted by a service member and a family stationed in Germany, and so he grew up with them and learned English in Texas. And so he served in the Navy in the 70s, early 80s, and a great American, and he has done obviously great service to the country, and it was great chatting with him as well. So what a great experience, and it just softened the blow, so to speak, on the traffic. But so made it to Brenham, Texas this afternoon, and I'm going to make an intentional late start tomorrow from Brenham up to Navasota. So the significance of Navasota is that means that I get to get rid of map sheet number 4 and pick up map sheet number 5, and I only have 3 left. So I'm complete with 4 of 7. I'm mindful that I did skip West Texas, but this is a pretty significant milestone to be knocking out 4 of the 7. I'm starting on 5. Map sheet number 5 here after tomorrow. So I'm looking forward to, from Navasota, heading east to New Waverly. I'll be staying at a U.S. Forest Service recreation area on Lake Conroe. So that'll be Friday night, somewhere probably Shepherd, Texas, Saturday, and then potentially Kuntz on Sunday. So that's the near forecast as to where I'll be. Of course, there's rain in the forecast, kind of 40% chance each day, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, so we'll kind of have to play that by ear. I'm told it's supposed to level out a little bit, the terrain, but it's, I got to tell you, today was another suffer fest, as we call it in riding, the 25 miles on the Farm to Market Road, and then I got on 290, which was basically a main U.S. highway that connects Austin and Houston, and the speed limit on that road is 75 miles an hour. I had a pretty good shoulder, but the shoulder was not as bad as that road in New Mexico that I got 4 flats on, but pretty close. It had a lot of chip seal and gravel and debris. But I got to tell you, the new tires holding up great. Knock on wood, they're holding up great. And the slime in the inner tubes is holding up great. So I stopped several times to see, just to appease my own conscience to make sure I had air in the tires, and they were rock solid. So that's good. Anyway, so I just wanted to provide a quick update. You get to see the road a lot. I just wanted to, since I didn't get a chance to stream the ride today, I figured I'd touch base face to face with you all, and I know it's a little later than normal, so we have a few viewers that are joining today, but the goal was just to kind of provide a quick update and have maybe you get a chance later to watch to get an update. But that's kind of the overview. Brenham, Texas here, cute little town. Hotel rates are a little higher because of the antique festival. They warned me about that. But it was good that I didn't get a chance. I was going to stay in Burton, but they had nothing, so I had to ride on into Brenham, and then I'll take another Farm to Market 105 up to Navasota tomorrow. Got about 25 miles to ride tomorrow, so that's kind of the gist. John's in the ear again, but I'm also looking at the chat. Don't really see any activity there. Would love it if somebody shouts out, says hello. That would be great, and happy to engage. I just wanted to give that shout out to Jeff Sear, who at Lone Star Barbecue. They're just amazing people, and thank them for saving my bacon today. No pun intended, as I ate a breakfast taco. So for the night here, again, it'll be kind of a recovery half day. Basically a half rest day. We're supposed to get some weather in tonight through the morning, and then it's supposed to clear up. So I'm gonna ride, probably taking off about late morning, checkout time 11, somewhere in that range. So I'm looking forward to that. Oil Q's on. Appreciate the encouragement from Oil Q. Thank you. I'm gonna have to learn what Oil Q means. I'm gonna have to get a class on that sometime. That's a great name. Spudnik the One. How am I holding up? Some days are better than others. This is one of those other days. It was pretty suffering out there today, but I'm feeling good. I got to tell you, I felt very blessed when I got to the hotel. I couldn't have scripted it any better. I kind of hobbled into the room, and I was hunched over, and I always ask for a first floor room because I got it's kind of a challenge to get my trailer and bike in an elevator at the same time, as you might imagine. And so I got a first floor room, and as a bonus, literally right across the hall is the hot tub and pool. So I literally hobbled into the hot tub and sat in there for 20 minutes and felt amazing when I got out. Did some great stretching, so I felt very blessed to have that there at the end of the day. Gare Bear 1202, was the ride mostly flat today? No, it was not. It was East Texas rolling. It was, I call them PUDs, pointless ups and downs. Lots of ups, lots of downs. Seemed like more up than down. Of course, that always feels that way. And the last 10 miles or so, I had a pretty substantial headwind, so that was kind of aggravating. But, it's like I say, I always say you got to embrace the bad as well as the good, and you got to embrace those these days as opportunities to, develop and get stronger. So certainly had that opportunity today. Great. Thanks for the encouragement there, Mom. I got the note there, so thank you. Again, John's, I feel like I told John, I feel very spoiled to have him being the moderator, and I actually have the screen open today so I can see the chat. But he's become a very capable crutch for me, because when I'm out on the side of the road, I just have to set up a few things, and he takes care of all the rest. So shout out to John, as always, to the work he's doing to keep this going. It's going to be a quick update today. I know most of you are normally used to seeing the midday ride, but I just wasn't in a safe place to be able to stream the ride today, and didn't want to scare anybody to see what I was seeing, so I figured I'd wait to get to the hotel and provide a quick update. Not sure about tomorrow, if I'll be able to stream on the road. I know that I'll be camping the next night, Friday night. I may do a quick stream from the campsite Friday night, just so you all get another view of the camp. And then we'll kind of take it from there. As I mentioned, I'll be ditching map sheet 4 and going to map sheet 5. This is what they look like. They divided into little sectors. I know it may be hard to see, but little sectors, and you kind of work your way down through them. So I start map sheet 5. Map sheet 5 is Navasota, Texas to New Roads, Louisiana. And then work my way through this one. And then I only have 2 left after that. That'll be great. So, John, I'm reading the chat, but any questions or thoughts from you? Yeah, it's good to be over the hump. As much as I gave a shout out to Jeff Sear, he did have some choice names for me. He called me, for skipping West Texas. We'll just say he called me a sissy, but those weren't the words he chose. But I told him I was guilty as charged. And then in the same sentence, he's like, yeah, there's nothing out there in West Texas. So I tell the team here, I said, I spent a lot of times convincing myself that I did the right thing, but I'm confident it was the right thing to do. And now we're in East Texas, and supposedly it's going to level out after Navasota, but I have yet to see it. East Texas is very, very rolling. So, well, John, we're at coming up on 20 minutes. So again, I didn't want to belabor this one. Just wanted a quick update for everyone, and we'll circle back maybe tomorrow on the ride. If not, maybe Friday from the campsite. We'll see how it goes, and kind of go from there. John, any words of wisdom before we cut for the day? Oh, that's it. So just John reminded me, and forgive me, I failed to make that announcement. We just crossed the $21,000 donation barrier overnight. So again, thank you to everyone for continuing to support this cause for wounded warriors impacted by COVID-19. Consistent theme across the board. It just really cheers me up to be able to talk to veterans and like Carl today, who's he's out there just working a great job, and He served his country, and he was adopted and by a service member family, so it was just special to meet him. All right, so thanks again for everybody to continue to participate in this journey, and it's been an honor to serve in this way, and we'll check in again with you soon, hopefully tomorrow, if not on Friday. We'll talk to you soon.